What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And today, we're going to be talking about 6 Plus GARP, the brand new Super Evolution arriving on Global. This is one that, I wouldn't say too many people were looking forward to this one, but this is definitely a good Super Evolution. Just straight up comparisons between his normal form and his 6-star plus. This guy beats him in every facet. This character is just so good. And we'll talk about him in just a little bit. But of course, let's talk about the actual Sugo Fest as well. This is going to be dropping on, it's actually, okay, you can't see the event information right now, but it should be dropping on November 1st or October 31st, one of the two. Either way, we're going to be getting a news post about it in the next couple of days, so look out for it. But yeah, this is going to be coming in the next couple of days on Global, so definitely look out for it. We'll go through what materials you need to super evolve him as well in a little bit, so you guys know everything about this character and what you should be looking forward to and what you need, getting things prepped so when he releases you can super evolve him straight away. But of course, there's going to be a debuting Super Evolution Sugo Fest where you can get this guy guaranteed. So let's have a look, right? First multi is discounted at 30 gems. The second multi is just a rate boosted character, which we're not really too sure what characters are going to be rate boosted on this banner aside from GARP. We could check the recommended characters in a bit, but there's that. And then on the third multi, you're guaranteed to get the 6 Plus GARP already coming in his 6 Plus form, so you don't need to waste materials for that, which is kind of nice. And then the fourth is a Sugo Fest exclusive, fifth is a rate boost, and then you've got other steps. But if you're going past the third multi, or past the guaranteed step on a Super Evolution Sugo Fest, you just eat glue, you just do. And you can see that you do actually get medals for doing pulls on this Sugo Fest, so if you want to do that, look, you can if you want. I don't think it's worth it, personally speaking, just to get this GARP character. Plus, GARP is typically rate boosted on so many banners down the line. So, even if you don't have him right now, chances are if you pull relatively hard on a big Sugo Fest, you're probably going to get him. Because I seem to pull him, at least once every major Sugo Fest. But anyways, that's the GARP step-ups, nothing too crazy there. Let's actually talk about what he actually does. So we go to the recommended characters list. Let's actually have a look. So Kaido's boosted, Nami Robin, Vivi Rebecca, Stampede Luffy. Okay, so a pretty interesting boosted list. Dex characters, they're all Dex and Psy characters, and you got Int there, Strength there. Very interesting. Either way, let's talk about GARP. So this is his fully maxed out form in his 6-star plus. Let's have a look at his Captain effect. Now, his Captain effect does not change. Actually, does he have a limit break expansion? I don't think he does. Now, looking at his Captain effect, I don't think he's going to get a buffed Captain effect in his limit break expansion because it's already relatively good. So, he actually does not change in terms of his classes and type combinations. He's still a Psy Free Spirit powerhouse, which is fine. That didn't need to change. But his Captain effect boosts the crew's attack by 3 times, boosts their health by 1.5 times, makes their Psy, Int, and Recovery slots count as matching, and then boost the crew's attack by 4.5 times when the characters attack in Good, Great, Perfect order. Shout out to those guys, by the way. The Good, Great, Perfect podcast, of course. But that's a wicked Captain effect. Just, if you guys know what he does, we'll talk about what he previously does. But if you have a look at what he does and what he does now, it is such a significant upgrade. I'm so happy that they've changed him because previously he had a really severe restriction where you couldn't bring certain class characters, otherwise your whole team's attack multiplier was cut by a very significant margin. And I believe they've actually added more matching slots here, which again is like just a nice addition for this unit. So and he's a rainbow captain now with no restrictions at all, just a flat out booster. And then if you hit Good, Great, Perfect, you get a 4.5 times attack boost. Now obviously one of the big problems with hitting Good, Great, Perfect is that your chain multiplier is never going to reach its maximum potential. However, his special does amend that, of course, which makes a lot of sense. Now, his special ability on a 14-turn cooldown, I'll have to have a look if that gets any cooldown reduction upon evolving, but I think that's about the same. Now, it is a multi-stage special. Stage 1, you can see, reduces HP by 10% for one enemy, and it ignores all defensive effects, which is good. And then it will also give your team a 3.25 times chain lock for 1 turn. And then additionally, reduce the crew's special bind by 3 turns. On an 8-turn cooldown, mind you, that is exceptional. And then on a 14-turn cooldown for his level 2, it is a 30% health cut to 1 unit through defensive effects, still maintaining a 3.25 chain lock, but now he reduces special bind by 7 turns. 7 turns plus everything added on top of it. This unit is actually crazy. This unit is very, very good. Mind you, he is exceptional. I like it so far, man. His crewmate ability is a little strange, though. It reduces special bind on himself by 20 turns. It doesn't just completely resist it. It's just 20 turns. I don't really understand why they decided to do that. And then his secondary ability just gives base stat boost to your whole team, which is fine. Now, as for his potential abilities, he gives 5% damage reduction, barrier penetration, which, by the way, is actually updated now on global. So even though he bypasses barriers, he's still able to reduce some of the conditions of the barrier as well, which is just such a good update. I'm so happy about that. So that makes his character even better. And then he also has a critical hit, which is a 90% chance for 10% additional damage. Very, very nice crit there. Obviously, he has a really good support effect as well. Anytime that you're inflicted with special bind, he just reduces 3 turns of it. Problem there is that he only attaches to Kobe, Helmeppo, and Kuzan, so there aren't too many situations where you could really attach it to a good character. Kuzan's got a couple of decent units, but as for Kobe and Helmeppo, yeah, not so much. So, you know, a new Kobe, like a legend Kobe, honestly, I'd love that at some point. That'd be pretty cool. So that's that, but let's go over to his Rumble. Now, have a look at that sprite of GARP. That man is holding up the world. He looks so crazy. I love the sprite though. But anyways, let's talk about his Rumble, because characters, when they super evolve, moving forward anyways, will actually get buffed abilities in their Pirate Rumble. So you're going to be very careful and make sure you actually do take note of this, because this can make some characters very powerful. And the next super evolution in line for global, being V2 Rayleigh, we're really hoping that he comes soon, because, yeah, he is an exceptional upgrade also for Pirate Rumble. But I digress. Let's talk about GARP. GARP in Pirate Rumble on a 30 CT max timer. Let's have a look at his abilities. So his special targets 2 enemies for 50% health cut, and then targets your whole team for special bind reduction by 20 seconds, and attack up as well for your whole team by level 6 for 29 seconds. That's pretty good. That is pretty good, but this is a little situational, because, yeah, this is really good. Like, a 50% health cut is so useful. The problem here is that, you know, you have the potential to target characters that have, like, no HP left, and then a 50% health cut to a character that has, like, 500 HP, it's not going to be that useful. But obviously, if it does land on the right enemies, dude, this is going to be such a devastating ability. Do I recommend leveling it up? No, I really don't. I just don't think it's that useful. But let's have a look at his passive, or his Rumble ability, which at max is going to give himself level 8 attack up, which is pretty decent. And then when the time is less than 70 seconds, your whole team gets level 5 guard rate up. And then also when the timer is less than 70 seconds, your whole team gets level 5 attack up. Okay, that is also pretty good. He is a Psy character, but it kind of sucks on global right now, because, like, mono Psy isn't super ideal. I mean, quicken Psy can kind of work, but in my opinion, I don't think he's really that great. I mean, on defensive side, maybe the guard percent rate up isn't terrible. I guess that'll be kind of useful against, I guess, Free Spirit crit? I don't know. I don't know. This is just a really weird combination of abilities. I'm not really the biggest fan of this guy in Pirate Rumble, just because it just seems a bit too situational for me. But anyways, that's the breakdown of the brand new 6+ GARP. Now let's go ahead over to my character box real quick, and we'll show you guys what materials you need. So this is what you need to super evolve him from his baseline. He does need 2 yellow skulls. Oh no, just 1 yellow skull, sorry. I read 2 because I have 2 in my box. But no, you only need 1 yellow skull, which is pretty easy to do. But let's have a look at GARP and see, like, where his upgrade actually went, right? So this is the generic 6-star GARP right now. One thing I have to say is the artwork got a significant upgrade. But his regular captain effect right now is a 2x attack boost and a 1.5 health, so the health stays the same. Recovery and Psy Orbs are beneficial to your team, so they've added the int slots, which is nice. And then it's a 4x attack boost after you hit good, great, perfect. So you can see all the multipliers went up, and he just makes int orbs matching as well. But then you've got this bit at the end which says it reduces your attack depending on the number of striker, shooter, or cerebral characters in your team. That is obviously really crap, because just not being able to run any strikers, shooters, or cerebrals is a huge downside, considering his captain effect already isn't really that great. So obviously a huge upgrade to his special ability and or to his captain ability, and then his special also did get a buff, and you can see the cooldowns actually do stay the same. The health cut stays the same, and the chain multiplier does get buffed from 3 times to 3.25, and you can see that level 1 special is going to be a 3-turn special bind removal instead of 1, and then the level 2 is a 7-turn special bind reduction instead of 3. So across the board, this guy got such a beautiful upgrade. But that's not the only thing I wanted to talk about in this video today. We can actually go ahead over to the event page and see some new stuff that's going to be arriving. Obviously, this Island to Farm skill book's pretty self-explanatory there. This Otama event is coming back. Now, this Otama, you can actually farm her from this island right here. This Otama is actually really good, this free-to-play unit. She's got a pretty decent ability, so make sure to get her maxed out because she is a very useful character for this ranking event. You can see in that purple banner, it says Friend Ranking. If we go over to the home page, and then we go to the Friend tab, and then we go to the Friend Ranking, we can see that there is a new ranking mission available here where you can actually complete a mission and you get rewards for doing so. And there's 2 difficulties. There's a really easy one, and then there is a difficult one. So you can see for the easy rewards, you only get 2 rainbow gems, 20 tomes, and like 5 lobsters. Nothing crazy there. However, if we go to the highest difficulty, you can actually go ahead and get up to 43 rainbow gems from the highest difficulty, and if you add the other 2 from the other side, 45 total rainbow gems for clearing this ranking mission. And I've already got videos on my YouTube channel, or a video on my YouTube channel clearing this already, so go check that out. I'm sure that when it comes out, maybe I'll make another video about it, but yeah. 45 free rainbow gems is so good, dude, so make sure to get that done. And the final thing I want to talk about before we end the video today is the brand new Colosseum unit, because that's actually been data downloaded in the game right now, which is Colosseum King. This character is actually pretty good. I didn't remember what he did, and then when I read through what he did, I was just like, holy crap, this unit is just amazing. So Colosseum King is a Dex powerhouse fighter. His captain effect doesn't matter, but his special ability is just nutty. For a free-to-play unit, by the way, delays all enemies by 2 turns, reduces all enemies' defense up, which is the blue shield, by 5 turns, and then reduces your team's despair duration by 5 turns. And then if your captain is a Dex unit, then he boosts damage against delayed enemies by 1.75 for 1 turn. So he's a self-proccing delayed conditional booster on top of removing 5 turns of defense and despair. It's just an amazing special ability to have. I don't know what his limit break abilities are, whether he has anything special there, but just really, really nice unit. He also reduces special reverse on himself. Unfortunately, King does not have any abilities in Pirate Rumble, so that is a little unfortunate there, but either way, really, really awesome stuff. So, anyways, that is the breakdown of the upcoming GARP Sugo Fest, dude. The GARP looks really, really cool, and I'm so excited that he's finally here. He's going to be a really nice unit to have, and he's likely going to be boosted in the next treasure map. I would think so. And then, of course, that just gets us a step closer to version 2 Rayleigh 6+, who's going to be a very nice addition for Pirate Rumble teams. But that is going to end this video today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys did, make sure you go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.